And hello, all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm trying to have a blueprints adventure. This morning, I've got to go downstairs. I've got my computer set up. Right, this one right here is it's in my front room, and I knocked the PC over. It's on a little stand on my PC, and it was a bit too far to the left, and it was and it went like that. It went clonk, and I pushed it back up, and I tried to turn the PC on, and it loaded Windows, and then Windows just wouldn't load, and I had to go to work. I was like, well, fuck, I can't really do anything right now. I have to go to work. I came back home. PC was off, and I was like, well, I guess that's good. I guess, is it? And we proceeded to play a game where I tried to turn the PC on. It went into Windows. I tried to open up a website, and it's just off. Fuck. So what I've been doing for the last 4 hours, I suppose, is trying to get it to turn on. So every time I get a little bit further, why is there? Oh, I was like, why is there a black bar over there? That's just the button, just the bar thing. I could eventually I could turn OBS on. I could change this thing. I even could manage to stream this game for about 2 minutes. We're now on 6 minutes. That's the furthest I've gone, but there's quite a high chance it might just switch off like that. I think it's my graphics card. So obviously nothing, when it goes clunk, things take out of place. So I've taken graphics card out, I've put it back in, I put RAM out, I put it back in. I've unpowered the graphics card and put it back in. I will say, my graphics card used to have a light on the side where it said the GeForce, and that doesn't light up anymore. So the very last thing I've done, because I did take out the graphics card and put it back in and make sure it was. The thing which made me think it was the graphics card was there used to be a sound card, and it was just on it. It was just on it, so I feel like it's gone like that. And it's shorting, and so I've taken that sound card out. I don't need it. It wasn't doing anything. Didn't solve the problem I bought it for anyway. Look, Daniel Mullins. So one of the times I tried testing it was just by leaving the game on, leaving OBS on and not streaming, and just going to the shop. I've got some good news, which is they're still selling the Pepsi cream soda, which I really love. I thought it was going to be limited. I was really sad. I don't even like Coca-Cola vanilla cola, but this shit, it's great. Maybe it's because I just don't have an expectation for I don't like Pepsi because it doesn't taste like cola, but I don't like vanilla cola, or I didn't get a taste of it. So this is marvelous. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? 1 second. I even got this strawberries and cream flavour, and I had an introduction where I was just like, oh, the good news is that this, and the bad news is this, and then as soon as I started streaming, off. It has been 8 minutes now. That's a very good sign. I don't understand what I did. Oh, I actually reinstalled all of NVIDIA's drivers as well. I deleted a bunch of stuff to make sure my computer was running fast, because it was running fucking slow, and I was like, well, there's something. But the problem with PC stuff is issues compound sometimes, so it's just quite hard. You've got to fix everything before you can fix one thing. The glass window is currently off. The light still doesn't work on the GPU, but I am stalling a tiny bit, I won't lie, because if it crashes during a run, the run is gone. Not the worst thing in the world, it's just a computer game, but also, won't lie, a lot of my anxieties and my fear, it's just tied to my PC in general, and I might just have to spend a fucking grand. If it's the graphics card, that's literally the last thing I bought as well, which is it's really annoying if that's the case. The thing is, I think it's if it runs hot, right? So is it the fans? And I think the fans are running. I can't actually see because the light's not working anymore, but I think the fans are running. And the idea that it gets further each time means maybe it was just really fucking hot because the fans weren't working and now they are, but it has to get used to getting cooler again. But like I've seen no indication that it was running hot. Like nothing was running slow even when it was running slow. Anyway, I also can only be upset at one thing at once, which means any grumpiness I had with this game and me being like ludicrously behind compared to people on day 55, which I'm not entirely sure if is true, has melted away into my PC anxieties, which yay. We have a cup of tea. We have this strawberries and cream, which I will not open. I finish this. Did it always take this long to load? I think it always took a while, but this is slightly longer. And again, just might. What I will probably do is end the stream after one run and then start a new stream. Does it? Hang on. It actually doesn't really matter if I'm still streaming or not, does it? There's a little bit of a hitch there. My computer should not be struggling with this game. And I'm not going by like the specs of this game. I'm going by yesterday. Ooh. This makes me nervous. What? So I made sure to delete a bunch of stuff so there's nothing on my drive. I'm just gonna do a little bit of troubleshooting. It's a little bit of a stall. Alright, it might be a bit of a broken episode. I think I've got a hardware problem. I'm getting occasional system interrupts and I've looked that up and apparently that's just a hardware issue. It could be my motherboard, it could be my graphics card. I was going to say I guess I'm due, but no, I bought a graphics card, well, a year ago, but like, it's going to be expensive. I don't want to spend shit. But, give it a go. Shit ain't smooth right now. I mean, I could turn the graphics down. I mean, I might not be able to turn the graphics down, but Alright, well, this is going to be a wonky episode. I'm sorry about that. If I can just turn RTX. No, this game is not one for settings. Kay Thompson. So at some point I'm going to have to figure out who everyone is. So I had a day in the office today, so I could actually go through my notes. So I think I know where all the chess pieces are. The only one we didn't find yesterday, I went through video. It's in her lady's room, and through my notes I know that you have to go north. You have to go from the north downwards, and it has to be on the left hand side. So that's kind of a specific one you have to get. We have a lot of other plans, but I guess we just want to stay alive. I'm gonna go for the tool shed. Well, it's a good sign that it's running. You know, it's this record 16 minutes record time. We're playing a computer game. It seems to be running better. I don't know of any hardware failures that go, you know what, I've calmed down now. Unless I guess it's heat. Maybe it has literally calmed down now. But that light ain't turning on anymore. That's not a good sign. So I have some ideas. So it's just occurred to me that the count is also called gates. So if we count small gates, is also like the small bust. 8 dates, crack 8 say. I still don't think that sentence makes any sense, but... So for once, we don't want the hallway. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. But we don't want to go in via the hallway. I don't want to waste a hallway there. I'm going to go for the closet. This one, yeah, there we go. I want the hallway there. Do we need the library? Is that one of them? So we want, as I believe, there might be more than one. The attic, the study, the conservatory, and the observatory. Not a library. Obviously, you want to turn left. I will take a den. I'm not going to rotate the... but I want the observatory, obviously. I'd like to get a dice before I go to the right then. Because we really want... This would be a great time to have the observatory. I'm going to take the break room. Do we need the dining room? We definitely need the observatory. Because that is that's where the horse is. Good news is I actually want some dead ends. Oh, do you know, I actually want some dead ends. Because her ladyship's room is a dead end. So 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 6. 3 times 1. 6. 3. Minus 1 is 2. Sorry, I was being dumb. A third. Fuck you, game. Times 6. A third of 6 is 2. Minus 2. Really? Is 0. Squared is 0. Plus 1 is 1. So we do want the attic. That's terrifying though, but it gives us lots of items. Do want the attic though. I'm going to take the risk. It's really good for supplies. It's just not good for... Okay. Survivability. I've forgotten about you. I checked that. I don't know what it did. We only have one way to go, so let's just hope we don't immediately die. Dining room is fantastic. Can't turn, we're a bit fucked. I'm gonna have to take the chapel, but it does take us an extra upwards as well. I'll take the secret passage. Okay, I guess it is a dead end, so... Okay, so we can't get it, this one. Fine. But now we know not to worry. I should have waited for... else. I mean, we could just freeze and just start again. And then we'd have more gems, you know? Sadly, we don't have the freezer before we do that, but... I mean, why not? And it means I had a successful game without it crashing. Albeit a short one. Cup of tea. Just a small cottage. Okay. I have to make decisions. This happened with my last graphics card as well, where I was like, I got it working, but I don't trust you anymore. The thing is, I bought a pretty good CPU like a few years ago, and it's still pretty good. Now I could painstakingly move it into another computer. So what I had to, because I bought a computer and my old CPU didn't fit into it, and then I had to buy that separately. It's a whole thing. It's gonna be expensive because those fucking tariffs. I just gotta hope they haven't kicked in yet. A new PC might be nice. I can afford it. I have the money. Interesting. It would hurt. I won't lie. The GPU thing, wasn't it? Where it was like, water? Oh no, there's no water. Never mind. Oh yeah, I believe we can safely trade those microchips, and they'll just appear back in where we found them. Like, it's a good idea to trade cool keys, I think, as well. I'm gonna take the shelter. And yeah, 48 cash, 4 gems. Come in handy, right? Our plan. Briefly there, we're almost going fast. We do not want to go round. We're going to take the closet for the same reason. I want to go around the back. It is a shame we don't have the spade and shovel anymore, but I will take the drawing room because I think we literally need it. Either that, I've still got idea. But this shit sucks. I really like it to split up. Do it from the secret passage. It's just a pain in the ass. So it was. I've been told. Oh, I haven't been told shit. I've gleaned that there are 2 figures with small gates. You and you. So therefore they must be counted separately. So there's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Double check out, right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, I'm glad I double check that. Double check out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. God damn it, John. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Who's the other one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Together that's 18. Okay, that seems right. There might be 1 missing. There might be 50. Okay, 1404, 1504. Take the break room. Gotta re-roll those, but never mind. Very much want. Workshop is always better. 2. Minus, no, 2 times 5, 6, 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 minus 3 is 0. Times 15 is 0. Plus 2 is 2. 3. Times 5 is 15. Minus 18 is 3 squared. Minus 3 squared is 9. The security. No, it's a gem, but still. Dining room, lovely. I'm purposely going that direction now. Do a science experiment. I haven't got any of the cool rooms this time though, which is a shame. I'm just happy this I can stream this shit. So I am a little tired because of it, and not in like a physical way, but more in a sort of like, it was very draining. It really hurt me to have my computer not work. I haven't had any interrupts for a while, so maybe it's cooled off. Maybe it's in a better position. I'll have to put the glass back on the side. At the very least, it feels like I can work. So. Just, you know, maybe not really heavy games at the moment, eh? The good news is I've been playing this. Sure, why not? I don't have a spade right now. So yeah, some dice would be nice. Right now we don't have any of the cool rooms we need. Bedroom, whatever. Like, it is kind of a pointless room. We need a bunch of really cool rooms, and they are not turning up for us. Boudoir would have been nice. I want the dice, that's the thing, but doesn't mean having to circle back. We do need an observatory. I'm gonna take the boudoir because in the long run it's gonna help us more, but it's one more thing I need to roll for. believe this is just the chess room though. Pawn room. Not even have a pawn. I'm not really looking for the pawns. That sounds great. Cash. Take the commissary. We are in a risky place now. I think I should take the shovel. We do lose a lot, but that is the room we wanted. That has the queen in it. So we still want the attic, which is going to be quite difficult to get. The study, conservatory. Oh fuck, we've already failed. Shit. Conservatory can only be in the bottom right, I think. No, it has to be on the right. With that. Oh, I don't have the secret garden key this time. Fuck. Is the pool empty right now? I'm going to take the storeroom because I'm just going to take the risks. I want the gems. Now that leaves us only with one room, but we have a dice. Die, even. I'm gonna take that. Those interesting rooms though. Rotate the hallway. If I don't get those interesting rooms, I'm not really achieving anything. I mean, sure, why not, but... Did an experiment. gonna go here first. I want the conservatory, and I don't quite remember the conservatory. I mean, I'll take that. Gives us 2 of the rooms, and of course, even if we fail, we might be able to just go on a shopping spree, you know? We'll take the veranda. I'm legitimately not really sure if I can actually get the conservatory or not. We could pivot. It's just a rhythm key. I'm going to look up my phone, see if there's what the rules are for conservatory. Because it would have been on one of the photographs. I can't believe I got there so close last time I played this as well. Right. Only draftable in a corner. Okay, so it could be top right. We want office. It doesn't give us the top right, but we still have access to the top left. More importantly, this is stupid. So I think. So yeah, it has occurred to me, one, the gate puzzle. This is probably a similar thing. It's everything's in this room that you need. Which means I'm probably ignoring all the red herrings, right? Red herrings. It's another room has used the phrase red herring. It's a March of the Count. So not only have I, if we want to make that a date, March is 03, right? Although, like that's if we yeah. And what, you want me to count the count? I'm not really keen on that, but it's you, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. If we want to turn that into a date, oh, 3, oh, 4. Maybe just oh, 4. Oh, 4, oh, 3. March of the... Because he's called gates as well. So we count small gates. Oh, so he's not small. So 0303. Oh. Where's the button? Where's the I guess I can't complain. Fuck it. What am I talking about? We've solved a puzzle. We did it on the day my computer decided to. Well, I tripped over my computer. Right? It's resume the day. Don't out. Resume. John. What am I complaining about? What's the lemniscate symbol? Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. While I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear back from us again, we'd given you back the envelopes. We felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless as dismissive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehension aside. I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we are not do not have copies of the other letters. You're already more than generous and accommodating. The least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want in word principles? After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colourful language of the blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorise, despite what you may believe or you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. We've seen the threat letter. I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we'd hurt the youngster, it was merely meant as a very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. Yes, while we admit that one-word choices might be questionable enough that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we said that was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinising the questionable ethics employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defence can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record. We do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope that this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favourably, at least sympathetically sorry for the inconvenience. That's an interest, and it's the lemniscate symbol as well. So the implication is that the letters. So our mother. Hang on, we have a button for that. Let's hope it doesn't crash the stream. Author and niece to the guy who owns this building, to you, is also an ex-member of the Red Guard who wasn't keen on being a part of the Red Guard, like lots of people in the Red Guard, and what they're all about. Not the actual Red Guard. Okay, we wanted this room, yes, of course. But, what am I getting at? An insurgent. But also children's author, faked a disappearance with help from you, and stole some crown jewels, if I understand that correctly. And of course, anyone with access to all the letters will be able to put that together. Somebody's decided, let's get a bit of money from the old man, but also, look, we get it. We get it, but we just want some money, okay? We were never going to do anything bad. I know we literally just implied we were going to, but honestly, we just wanted the money. We just wanted the money. We're sorry, but we just wanted the money. I was close. So I will say I didn't realise he was Gates until I saw Northern Lion see him in the foyer and he said, Gates, Gates! And I was like, fucking hell, he is called Gates. Oh, God, there's small Gates. And then I had to not watch anymore because I don't want him speculating. But I had already counted the busts in the room, and I'd already figured out that I probably should ignore everything but the fall of the count because of the red herrings. March, I got from the chat, his chat. So yeah, I had to be walked quite a lot of the way there, but like, I think the actual thing that got me there was the implication that this puzzle and the gates puzzle was similar. Also, I do understand that puzzles in this game have more than one way of pointing you to the solution. So I'm assuming if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 saves is like advice for all of the saves, which definitely isn't true for the one in the shelter, because that's just today. Anyway. We don't have a conference, but I'm going to spread money around. I can't bother to come back. I've got like 59, it's fine. We still need the conservatory in the corner. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need the study, and we need the garage. No, that's for something else. What does that say? Attic. Attic, I think it's going to be a difficult one. Gym. We have to redraw, don't we? Do we have any other machine rooms? We have security. I do want to go into the servants' quarters for a specific reason. I missed a note. There were 12 major keys. We could probably count them. But that presumably means there were 7 keys. Prison key is one of them. We know that. I'll make a list. I think I did read this. Did I read this already? There was one more I think I missed. Yeah, there we go. The admin key. Mr. Let's write that down. You'll see why I'm writing it down in a second. Mr. Rota, Mrs. Babbage has told me that you'll be overseeing the network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone, and I apologise in advance for the extra workload. I believe I'll be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even if that is not a certainty, either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues when I'm gone, as difficulties we're having last month from terminal connections have been resolved. There's an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site. I've set you up a temporary admin key to allow you network administrator controls. The first 4 letters of your last name, which is UOTA presumably, and the first 4 letters. I'll take a photo of this. First 4 letters of your last name followed by first initial. Now we do have to figure out what Rota's name is. We literally have another letter over here. So it's probably Hartley. And we can double check in the break room if there's HR. So yeah, even if we die, we've got a red letter. We've might even have admin access. I think an attic is going to cost us. We can probably go to the commissary and buy more gems. I mean, we totally can. I know we can. We some fruit. Oh, do we have any keys? Yeah, we can pick up those keys as well. So it is a bit of a long shot, but you know, this game's all about long shots. Definitely is still running slow. Shame we didn't have more interesting shops, but we have 3. Right, apparently I got a shovel at some point as well. Would have got me 2 sets of boxes as well. Oh yeah, we have a... We're looking for gems. I don't think it had cheap gems. Oh yeah, money's been spread out. That's why there's money everywhere. So, yes, this is Pepsi strawberries and cream flavour. So this is strawberry vanilla, presumably. I don't have an aquarium. See if it's any good. Smells nice. Do love me some strawberry. Yeah, that seems really nice. That's strawberry and creamy. I don't know why, like, because it's presumably strawberry and vanilla, yeah, but yeah, it tastes like cream. It's really good. I really like the normal cream one as well. But that's decadent as fuck. And I've been doing quite well. I've lost a little bit of weight. I always need something, a gimmick, because like I've not really had tea today. I had a snack for tea, but like with something like this, a gimmicky thing, I can subsist. Where were we doing? Still to the commissary. Because we need gems. Well, we got 5. Those are expensive. Right, let's go back up. So we need an attic, which is really difficult. A conservatory, which is really difficult. They're both rare. And maybe a freezer to try again tomorrow with some cash. What am I playing tomorrow? Well, I should be playing, and I will slowly get back to other games. Because my computer's broken, I don't actually know if games will work today, so... This one seems to work now, though. But, you know... Let's break again. Still very nervous about it all. No, I've heard bits and pieces. I don't really play those games though, so I appreciate everyone else is excited. And Oblivion's supposed to be the good one. Is that official Oblivion screenshots or? Yeah, Yeah, this is. I don't know. People nostalgic for the piss filter probably at this point. Okay, boiler room is excellent. We have to. We want to re-roll. Courtyard is better. Okay. Because people will make... Oh, I forgot to go to the front room to open up the fucking chest. Fuck. 93, I can still do that. What I really need is dice. Sure. See if we can approach it from the other side, though. It's beautiful. Love that. No goldfish. I definitely didn't empty you out completely. Oh yeah, it counts as a bedroom. Solarium, I think, would be a really good idea. So we need the next rooms to be an attic and the conservatory. I will take a trophy room. It's expensive as fuck for what you get, though. Oh, that uses all our gems. No, it gives me 8 gems. What are you fucking talking about? And then we really need that. Okay, that's just my USB slots. It's beeping. It has slowed down my computer a lot, though. Oh, we have 4 trophies. It can't be that important, mate. Right, this needs to be an attic, otherwise we don't get it. There's literally nothing in the drafting studio. I tell you what, I think that fucks us. But maybe we'll get a freezer, and if we do, I could just turn all my keys into gems or something. That's a shame. We were close then. Why did this work? Oh, because it doesn't get the penalty. Fuck, I didn't even consider that. Oh, what a fuck off game. Okay, it could be conservatory then attic. We want to turn foyer into, like, standard. Want terrace. Gift shop to be standard as well, because it's free. Yeah, I'm happy with that being standard. Ooh, this needs to be... I would fucking love some dice, but I don't have any. Now got a rock. I don't get... Give me an attic. Ugh. One room away. This chess puzzle's annoying. We didn't even get the we've drafted all the rooms, so like it has to be. And we can investigate the clock tower again. I, for the life of me, do not understand this clue. Southwards I see a swan, ashen like the sands of shore, carried by the westerly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastwards I see a crow, dark as the days are coming forth. Things going on. A thing's happening. Don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. A secret door! I idiotically stumbled upon the answer. I will take it. Haha, you fool! I didn't figure that shit out. That just happened to happen. Yeah! So it was waiting for a particular time. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Set this clock to the time containing all different numbers. Fuck off, red. Set this clock's neighbours should be set to 0. Okay. Oh god. There's a clock puzzle. We have access to the foundation? We do. Okay, well that changes everything. Different time. That's an easy one to remember. 5 clocks on the hour. 5. How many are there? Of course there's 8. There's going to be 8. There's always fucking 8. There are more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 8. 5 are on hour. So that clue was a time. I get that now. Different time on the hour. That can fuck right off. This clock's neighbours should both be set to a time containing a 7. So I'm going to set you to 7 o'clock. And you to 7 o'clock. Okay. I'm just going to set you to both to 7, yeah? Oops. None of the clocks should be set to times that are 1, 2, 3, or 4. 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. Blocks are positioned so their times will go up in ascending order. That is really interesting. Okay. I'm gonna set you to 1 o'clock. I'm gonna set you to 2, but like... You're currently set at 7. I'm gonna set you to 5 because I was being dumb. I'm gonna set you to 6. 7, 7. Yeah, no 1, 2, 3, 4. This clock should be set to the time that contains the same 3 numbers as another clock here, but in reverse order. I'm gonna set you to 9. I'm gonna set you to 8. I know this should all be a different time. And only 5 of them should be on the hour. This might be easier to figure out on paper. Okay, so this probably should be 07. Five, 6. Make you 607. Make you 706. It's 5, 6, 7, 9. Right. 5, 6. I'm gonna put you at 6:30. So They should all be set to a different time. 5, 6, 6:07, 6:30, 7, 7:06, 8, 9. 5 of these clocks should be ending on the hour. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's false though, so. That contains a 7. That contains a 7. That's set on the hour. Okay. Set that to 40. Nothing should oh, sorry. Nothing should contain 1, 2, 3, or 4, so. $50 now, $6.50. Six. Clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers as another clock, but here, but in reverse order. Okay, U should be the reversed one. Okay, so apart from 856, 658. Problem with that is 607. 5, 6. Okay, I did fuck up some things, so. Box position so the times go up in ascending order. So 9. That's why I wanted this to be 8. But I guess this could be 8. This could be 807 now.